Alright, we're live again. I don't know what happened. I must have pressed something. Or it just died on its own. I don't know. People asking me to sing. What the fuck? What a giggle. I don't know. Did I press some? I don't know. Last I remember, I put my finger there, I turned it around, I come back, and it was offline. I don't know if I closed it with one finger. I've never known to be able to do it with one finger before. Or it crashed. I ain't got a clue. I don't know. Put my finger there and turned around and it was gone. 2 thumbs up already? Many thanks. Need to shave me trim me beard. I want a decent trimmer that's got lots of different cutting lengths, but not a crap one. Does that make sense? I've already bought two now, and they're crap, and I don't want to waste any more money on buying the wrong one again. But I also don't want to spend 300 quid on one just to make sure I do get a really good one. You know what I mean? I genuinely want to buy another one, just so I get past this problem of it. I can't get my beard the right length. I've got to do it really short, and then it slowly grows to a length that kind of suits my face, I think. Do you know what I mean? I think beards are a bit like a haircut. They suit a certain type of face shape, and they got to be certain length. Some people's beards just suit them no matter what length, but I think mine at a certain length don't suit me. So I've got to get a decent one, because my beard is starting to feel a bit uncomfortable. No, I didn't ban anybody. I've only banned a few. I've banned maybe 10 people on this one now. You know, I had a few trolls on here, you know, trying to bring me down, but I used them to grow the channel a little bit. And then when they were just didn't need them anymore, I started banning them. You know what I mean? Start getting real people in here to chat to. Do you know what I mean? And regulars are coming in. I don't want to be mucking about with trolls in between. Do you know what I mean? I can get rid of them now. First of all, you got to get some people to chat to regularly, not just a dead new channel getting the odd random YouTube person. You know what I mean? So, let's have a look. Have you ever tried tangy and cheese knickknacks? No, I don't think I've tried that. I used to eat the spicy ones years ago. I used to like them. I had the nice, I'm not sure what they're called, lemon ones? They got a scampi and lemon ones? I don't think I might have tried the tangy and cheese, but I'm not really a cheese person. There's only one packet of things that when it comes to cheese and onion, that's where I kind of relate to. But that's a family thing. You know what I mean? My mum used to make me a cheese and onion French stick on a Saturday night. It was our treat. It was our 10 o'clock at night thing, 11 o'clock. Do you want a cheese and onion French stick? You might call it a baguette. You know what I mean? It was a Saturday night thing. My mum used to do it. So cheese and onion relates to me. Same as crisps. The orange ones, yeah, the orange ones, yeah. I used to eat them. Probably slightly one of my favourite or crisps they were. And there was one when I was a kid. It was called potato puffs. They were lush. I think it was beef and onion when I was a kid. Potato puffs. Don't even remember them. They were 10p each. You sell them in our shop. God, I could eat 2 of them packs at once. 20p for a packet of 2 packs of crisps for 20p. And they weren't even crisps. They were literally puffs. They were just so easy to eat, you know. Potato puffs. Potato puffs, man. I remember that. And then they stopped making them. What is wrong with these places? You make crappy food and you keep it going for 50 years, and you make a decent packet of crisps and you remove it. my music? Well, the headset works a bit better. I've got to buy a new one. If I stay here, I'll get a really expensive one. I'll get like £200 one. I want one of them. What's it called? Hang on, let me read. Because I've been away. Have I missed anything? Doritos. You like Doritos, do you? I want to make my own Dorito. And I wanted to make my own dip. I eat something called, I think it's called Papa. They're a bit like Poppadoms. I think that's what they're called, actually. Instead of a Dorito. They're kind of like baked, not fried. Hang on, let's have a look. I like Doritos. It's all good at first. Once they taste the money. Quantity, yeah, I know. It's like games. Thank you. Smiley? I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, bracket I, bracket B. I appreciate it. Very nice of you. I think God loves everybody. But I appreciate your directness. Beautiful day to be alive. Hello, Final. We're going to call you Destination. I said that last time, didn't I? Because you're going somewhere, baby. It's not the final, it's not the end, mate. It's the beginning. Definitely need to shave my beard. Papa John's. If I was to eat a pizza, it would be a Papa John's. I'm not advertising, but better ingredients equal better pizza, people. There's there's no better slogan out there than that. Better ingredients. Better ingredients. The quality of your ingredients is what makes your meal, people. Where's me Milky Milky? Where's me Oatly? It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Papa John's. Hi, Hassan, how are you? I gotta get back here. My mom says they taste like cardboard. I liked it. I like their pizza. I only had it a couple of times a year. So my dad's got a caravan in a caravan place, and they had a Papa John's in there. So we'd have a treat as a pizza. And I always remember the slogan: better ingredients, better pizza. Same as anything, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Get yourself some organic ingredients, you got better food, baby. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that they use organic, but. You're having a coffee, are you? I'm having one as well. Are you from Devon? No. That's where the caravan is, though. And I haven't got my accent from Devon. I don't spend enough time down there. I've been down there once in about the last 2 years. Kian. Hello, Kian. Chico, I want to go to LA to see Nikki and Rich Brian in concert. I don't know who they are. I'm not very... I've lost a bit of my modernness. I've been living in... I've been living in a darker place, so I've not had much connections. So I'm going to have to learn all this stuff. There you are. There's a memory. There's a question for you, people. I don't know what it means. God bless you and your family, everyone. Amen. Thank you very much. You too, buddy. What you put out, you get back. Very kind of you. Very nice. Hi, remember me. Hello, Kian. Yeah, I remember you. Huh? God's in everything, buddy. Everything's energy. God's in everything. The problem is, it depends on what you visualize as God. Do you know what I mean? What I probably visualize as God is not the same as what everybody else visualizes as God. God's in everything, baby. God's in that tree. God's in me. God's in this food. God's in everything, baby. That's how I look at it. God talks to you through everything. Final destination. I missed a message. Final destination, that was random. Women lives a real easy. What is this toxic positivity? How's that toxic? You can never put those two words together. It's impossible. That's a negative word with a positive word. And that doesn't work. Oh, dude. Why would you think women's lives are easy? Have you ever been a mum? So you gotta get the kids, what do they call it? Pack lunches ready the night before. You gotta do that as late as possible so it stays fresh for the kids. Right? You gotta take the kids to school. Right? You gotta probably nowadays most women gotta go to work because you can't afford to live as a single parent anymore. And the sense of like one earner, and the mum stays at home like it used to be. No offense to any women. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy being a woman. Do you know what I mean? Well, maybe modern women do, I don't know. No, I'm not from Devon, somebody else just said that. Keep figuring it out. If you want to work it out, work it out. I don't think this is... Yeah, it's just I don't know what we're talking about. If this has come from God, we were talking about God and now it's moved away from God. Do you know what I mean? God's working constantly. Do you know what I mean? It's constantly. You're breathing oxygen every day. You're staying alive. Something created that. Something's made that. You're alive because of it. Whatever that is, it is. I don't believe in random. Hello, Gabriella. How are you? Women fart too much. I won't disagree with that. Not easy being a woman. Mine are always trying to hide their fights. Hide their fights. Farts. I'm trying to say it wrong. Got my headset in. Sometimes you need to hear your own voice, I think. Don't forget that. You said women's lives are easy. They're the ones who've always got to walk away and have a little sneaky fart in a bathroom instead of farting next to you like a man can. They are. Women's lives are not easy. Society sucks. Possibly. I could agree with that one. Definitely. Money, power, women, drugs. Well, yeah, I'll agree with that one. People need to start learning to live again with nature, you know? That's what I was doing. I finally managed to connect to nature instead of just connecting to the concrete. You know, the concrete, the Wi-Fi, the fucking mobile phones, the fucking shitty TV. I started connecting to nature. Sadly, I haven't got a garden to spend more time in nature. One day we will. And careful what you say there, Final, mate, alright? Careful with some of the words you're using, bud, alright? Because gangbang's not a word that, you know, I don't want that being put on here. So, how old are you, Final? I don't ever like asking somebody's age, but you sound young to have that kind of mentality. Or you're a scorned man. Any thanks there, Gabriella, unless you're saying it to somebody else. I don't know, the harsh reality. Women get unrealistic expectations from men. I love everybody, so I get pissed off with some people now and again, but they say what you put out you get back, so maybe I'm just giving back what they're putting on me sometimes. Right, food's in, that's in. Should we flip something? We better flip something. Hello there, Sigma. How are you? Anyway. Aliens are real. How do you know aliens aren't God? Do you know what I mean? What about that? This is what I mean. How do you look at God? Do you know what I mean? How do you know an alien is not God? If God's not down here and he's not walking around and he's up there like they say, wouldn't that make him an alien? Do you know what I mean? Or her an alien? I don't believe in that. I believe in a kind of more of an energetic thing. Do you know what I mean? Right, I don't know if I'm accidentally gone. God is everywhere, even in bathroom. Yeah, God's everywhere. They have periods. Women got life on easy mode. Right, let's calm down on that women hate. Yeah. Yeah. We've got to calm down on the women hate, everybody. I faced my first ever interview. I said good evening when it was literally afternoon long. Well, it's alright. It's not exactly laughable. That's good. That's, you know, it shows you're nervous. If you're nervous, that means you care about the job. Do you know what I mean? That's that. If I was interviewing you and you were nervous, oh, you actually care about this job. Oh, right, you stand out to me. But the one that's sat there all cool and don't really give a shit, do you know what I mean? I'm like, well, you don't really seem, this is just a job interview to you, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't go for that one. I'd go for the one that's nervous. Do you know what I mean? Unless you were like interviewing for a UFC fighter spot, do you know what I mean? Or a concert singer and you were madly nervous, I might look at you a bit differently. But if it's this normal kind of job, women can't cook. Oh, that is like ridiculously. Final destination, quit it all. Yes, God made women for us men to play with. That's all. Women have it way too easy. God made women out of my ribs. Well, woman, man is in woman, there you are, womb, do you know what I mean? Womb man, same thing, connected. I know, we'll have to quiet them. Molasses, I thought I said molasses, I was going to buy some molasses, but that says moles. Hello moles, how are you? We have period, pregnancy, controlling their bodies, always working, everyone hating them, school pressure. Leonardo DiCaprio never married, neither did Sir Nicholas Tesla, never married. Well, Mr. Tesla was a busy man. Even prenups don't work. I don't understand the prenup stuff. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. If you need a prenup before you get married, where the fuck are you getting married? Do you know what I mean? But I understand if you've got a shitload of money, you don't want to use your money. Just don't get married. Do you know what I mean? Alright, whatever. Women cheat with pool guys and plumbing guys. Hi. Hello Sandra, how are you? Nice headphones. Message. Hello Kelly. Hello. That's a meme, innit? Trust God, He will love you. Just accept. It's too close for me to read now. Saya is one of my favourite musicians. I like some of her songs. She's got some very never give you up songs. This is what I mean. I've listened to her songs hundreds of times. Now I've got to try and remember one. Is one of them called Unstoppable? Is one of them called Titanium? These are power songs. No, I don't really see any spam. It's just a bit off a final. Destination works, not the truth. Yeah, right. A Polish. Sorry if I missed anybody saying hello. I'm a woman. Hello, Linz. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Wani. I don't even know what that says. Wani Enka. Hello, Jackie. Women never go to wars or work. Women do go to wars. You get women in the army now, mate. No, let's move away from the Right, you're gonna have to stop putting women down, Final, because I will silence you, bud. You gotta stop now, bud. It's hard to be a woman. You have to go through pregnancy periods. For somebody who doesn't believe in God, you seem to know a little bit about the Bible, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to be a woman. You have to go through pregnancy periods and men. Greatest. That's it. The greatest. That's another one. I mean, when it comes to songs, I've sang those songs out multitude of times. 1,000 times last year. 1,000 times I sang probably one of her songs. And I struggle to get the titles. It's mad, isn't it? I'm going to have to silence you, bud. It's your last chance, Final. You're getting I'm going to time you out for 1 minute. If you come back and you carry on, I'm going to time you out for another 5. No more hating on women. No more spamming destination, mate. Hi there. Hi there, breakfast. I was just saying he is a troll. He's alright. He starts off normal and then he starts just spamming a little bit, so he's not a major problem. So I've done a minute timeout for allowing to like let go, and if he spams I'll give him 5 minutes. I haven't banned him, I've only timed him out for a minute to give him a little wake up, because he's got into the habit of just spamming these things. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm giving him a chance to have a little think before I do another ban, a 5 minute ban. And then I'll turn it into a 10 minute. If he carries on doing it, then it'll turn into a ban. He's always been alright-ish, do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to jump the gun. I am cooking minted lamb with sprouts, purple broccoli, asparagus, carrots, Savoy cabbage, white cabbage, kale, parsnips, and roasters. 90% of it I made myself. I didn't grow it though. Ain't got a bloody garden. Usually I have meatless sausages on a Sunday, but I haven't been doing very well for a week, so I've been pondering my life. I'm getting back up again. I'm trying again, people. We've got a bit of inspiration this week. Not a lot, but we've got some. We'll have to see. It's only been a minute. The meat unfrozen now. Well, I'm cooking it. It better be unfrozen. Yeah, it looks like it's unfrozen. We're not going vegan yet. We're not going vegetarian yet. We're just gonna weaned our way into a healthier diet again. We had to buy chips. I haven't bought chips since like January. I bought myself beans, first time since January as well, probably. Because it's all carby. I'm trying to avoid carbs, so I haven't been able to have my beans. I haven't been able to have the bread I like. I haven't been able to have, well, bread. And chips. I don't mind missing out on chips. I realised I don't actually like them. It was just a silly habit that I've been created in my country. Hello, Carol. How are you? Let's have a look. We've got the numbers up again. The meat unfrozen, done that, yeah. I'm not even going to say it. What does it mean, the number? Why? I don't understand some of these things. I don't really understand. It took me years to understand what... I thought it was a meme. I was like, what's a meme? And then I said it out loud and somebody went, no, it's a meme. Well, I don't know. I should be a teacher. Apparently I am. I'm going to tell you about it. Apparently I am. So what's the point in it though? Why would somebody say... What is such a big deal of somebody saying that number? Do you know what I mean? That's what I don't get. Why? What's a fair teacher? One that... I don't know. What's a fair teacher? The one that don't hit you with a metal ruler, maybe? One that don't pick you up by your sideboards, maybe? And one that don't cane you, maybe? That's juniors. Cramp in my leg. Ah! Right, we're taking our slippers off. And we put our heating on the first time since January. Everything's been since January. We put our heating on this week. Oh, gotta go for a palaver trying to get my email back. Nightmare. Absolute bloody nightmare. I got blooming news. A good teacher. Woo! Woo! My plumbing teacher was good. He was good. I was a nightmare. I was always coming in late. And he never had a go at me once. And that's disrespecting him every morning. He didn't realise like what I had going on. Do you know what I mean? So, but he was good. He was good, he was. That was a good teacher. Not because he didn't have a go at me, because I could just vibed him. He was a very good teacher. Do you know what I mean? Nice, pleasant, friendly. He wasn't a power freak. Do you know what I mean? And he knew what he was on about. He wasn't one of these bookworms. He was an actual qualified plumber that had done it for years, and he's teaching you plumbing. That's what a person should be. That's the way I look at it anyway. I used to be late for lessons all the time. The pans, purple broccoli, asparagus, sprouts, carrots. I think that's it. And 2 types of cabbage and kale. Oh, and leek. Forgot about the leek. I didn't make the leek though, I just bought a bag of it. You're bad in class because you're lonely? Well, I'll tell you what, you can do it 2 ways. Spend all your time in class learning how to do things instead of feeling lonely. Get an amazing job later in life. Do you know what I mean? You can do it that way. Or you can keep sitting there feeling lonely. Do you know what I mean? And then end up leaving school and end up like me with no grades. I was too busy trying to make people laugh, I think, and staring out the window. That's what I was trying to do, I think. I was a bit of a plonker. Hello, Rory. Want to find friends? Be you, baby. And if they don't like you for being you, that ain't a real friend. One real friend would do you a lot better than 500 people on your Facebook account. Everybody needs a real friend. I wouldn't mind a real friend, but we've tried. I can handle being on my own. As long as I got a bit of internet, I don't mind. Yeah, but don't spam, buddy. You're not being you, mate. You're attacking other people. If you're being you, you'd concentrate on you. You wouldn't be concentrating on attacking other people. Do you know what I mean? Do you get what I mean? You're attacking women. Constantly attacking women, attacking women. That's not you being you. That's you attacking women. Be you. Feel free. And at school, my school friends, only one of them my class is a friend, but I've not seen him in 8 years. But I know he asked where I was when I was missing. So, I know he'd been asking about me. I've heard it off of somebody. Don't waste time, and I know that's true. Modern women kill dating. No, those stupid chat apps kill dating, mate. Mobile phones, you know. Stop spamming, buddy. Some people can't help on not getting friends. That's because people judge you wrong, don't they? People judge you. I think the best time to get a real friend is when you're young, or when you're older. There's an in-between bit where there's a lot of egos floating around. People are judging people on popularity and whatnot, and what they look like and all that. Yeah. So when you're like young, like we're talking like 0 to 10, you're gonna get probably a good friend, a real friend. The 10 to say 25, there might be a little bit of a. You might have a few problems in those years. That doesn't mean that's for everybody, though. Until people mature and people realise they had this friend and they shit on them, and they realise the other friend was a better friend, but you shit on that friend to go with that friend, and that friend shit on you when your real friend was over there. Do you know what I mean? It takes a good 15 years of people learning what really matters in people. If that makes any sense? Then you probably had a reason. Not all women. When a woman... See, I agree with that, what you're saying there. Women do like bad boys, you know? But eventually they get pissed off with the bad boys, and then they become to look for real men, you know? Men that treat them right. I've attacked 22 to 48. Yeah, no. Try not to burn it, and I'm also trying to read the chat. And if you keep bloody spamming, I got more shit to read, don't I? Right, my roasters are basically done. I'm with someone, and I have been with them for 7 months, and he's loyal, he's not mean. There you are. There's good people out there. I agree with some of the stuff Destination's saying. I remember, I can't remember the exact years, let's say from about 12, senior school, 12 years old, to probably 25, 30, like I said. Women that didn't look at me in school, and I met them downtown 10 years later, they then looked at you. Do you know what I mean? Weird. I was in the same school as you for years, why didn't you like me? Do you know what I mean? Now you like me when I'm downtown 10 years later, or 15 years later. So women got to go through that little pocket of whatever their thing is. I think men get the ego problem, don't we? We go through the ego bit for 15, 20 years. And women maybe go through picking the alpha. And then they regret it maybe later. I don't know. Everybody's a bit different. That's my census for my experiences in my life. Yeah. Please stop being a simp. Men are loved unconditionally. See ya, see ya. Well, you're gonna push people away with that attitude. If you're like that in the real world, you're pushing people away, mate. Gotta walk around in a kind of, how to explain it? Just feeling good about yourself. Feeling good about things. And you'll attract people. You will. When I'm like dark, I don't attract no one. Because my vibe is like, stay the fuck away from me. But when I'm in a better place, people just are attracted to you. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean sexually, just to say hello to you. To get a friend. If you like yourself, other people will pick up on you liking yourself. We're not talking about ego and vanity. It's fucking vibe, man. It's real people. Well, we're not having meatless, but at least we're having something slightly healthy. What am I doing? Sieve. I need me sieve. Go vegan. My aunt hugs me all the time. How can you not like women then? That's wrong. Final destination, I barely eat. Must be. Don't you eat much, see ya? Right. We're trying to get fucking Civ. Bring me a higher love, baby! You can see this. This is goodness now. Watch this. Watch this. Hang on. Gotta get it all out. Watch this. Where's my plate gone? Everywhere. When we finally unblock the sink, we'll take it all apart. Bit of a nightmare. Can you see that? Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if this camera really picks it up well enough. Can you see that? That's purple. See that? All that goodness going in my gravy now, baby. Purple broccoli. Purple cabbage, or we want to call it red, but it's actually kind of purple. Bucket, put it all in there. Get rid of that top. Purple cabbage, baby. Purple foods are good for you people. It's a true story, research it. Purple is the highest frequency color. Bit of overkill on the old veg. Bit of overkill on the old veg, but I've got all that healing energy in there, man. It's going to make up for all the crap I've been eating this week. I've eaten so much crappy chocolate. Once we get close to making our own chocolate, we won't have that problem ever again. We can just munch on our own crap when we have a bad time. No gravy yet. No gravy yet. See the bit of purple cabbage in there? It's actually called red cabbage, but it is actually purple. Some people call it purple cabbage. The sprouts are crap, local, £1 per bag, so they're not going to be very good. The asparagus is a bit better quality. The carrots are good quality, they're organic. The minute lamb's a decent quality. The parsnip is actually organic. The sweet potatoes aren't, but they're decent quality. What else is in here? Carrots, sprouts. I don't really like asparagus. It's a bit stringy, but it's really good for you. I'll read chat in a minute, forgive me. Let's try and do this. Right, forgive me. What have I missed? Dragon fruit, yeah, I've seen that in the supermarket. Bell peppers, yeah. Better for you, bell poppers. Don't you like to eat now, Shanna? Sorry if I've missed anything important. Purple Skittles long. To me, I know you've been hurting, waiting, that just won't come. Although I'm grooving, he's grooving. Seems like a modern woman, forget her role. No, pepper is lovely. I'm just going over a light read of the whole thing. Looks healthy. This ain't grow a garden. Spinach. Alright, I quit spinach for my knee because it's high. It's one of the highest foods in oxalates. It's got 80% oxalates in it. So I removed it from my diet. I was eating spinach every day. I used to eat it like crisps when I was bedridden. So women should learn from him. Broth. You should learn respect from him. Love, respect. Women should have a heart. Right, you've started again. Women have become insensitive these days more than ever. Sure, that's not them. It's not. Maybe it's not the mobile phones doing that shit. Spending all their time on mobiles, swiping left, judging people by their pictures. You know, is it really their fault? We are what we eat, people. Women should learn philosophy for good. Women use phones too much. I'll agree with that one. This guy complains too much. Hello, hero. We won't say the rest. That I'm never gonna marry. Very negative, you know. When I was at school, I said I wasn't going to have kids. I got kids, and it's the best day of my life, seeing the birth of my kids. Nearly missed one. But, so, I think you say, take this any way you want to, destination. I think you say such negative stuff about women because you actually want women, and you're actually pushing them away by being negative when you speak in that way. And I think you do want kids. I think you're hating on women because you want a woman and you do want kids, and you know you can't have a kid really without being married or having a baby. Do you know what I mean? So you need a woman, and you're putting all your hate because you want these things that you're pretending you don't want. That's what I reckon. That's your deep down true you being you inside, but you're not saying it. That's what I reckon. Final destination, okay, that's your opinion. Hello Carol, how are you? It's good to be in the world. It is, yeah? Dark sunlight. Right by you. Love me more than anyone, yeah. Once upon a time, my new salt shaker's gone. Fucking lost them. The fuck? Went to someone. Once upon a time, something to someone. We got a pepper shaker at last. It's been 2 years. We're ODing on the pepper because we've not had one proper for 2 years now. You were mine once upon a time. Every summer night. Once upon a time. Something to you. Right. Five minutes, mate. I give you a warning, bud. The old me, you would have got away with that. The new me, you don't. No offense. When I say something, I freaking mean it. Honesty is the best policy. True, true, true. Let people live their lives. Yeah. Full Jamaican. Hello. Hello, Al. How are you? Big up Bristol. Hello, Al. How are you? Figured it out. A lot of people are going Devon, then they go Cornwall, then they go Ireland sometimes. That's about it. I think that's the kind of three. I think somebody once said Welsh, but I was like, what? What? I do live near Wales, but you are. This is called English mustard. I'm definitely not Welsh. Call that English mustard, all that yellow stuff. This is an English Sunday lunch, people. Epic food. The only decent meal there is in England, I say. Like, good for you. There might be something else that's good for you, but I can't think of it at the moment in time. I know that's pretty good for you. It's better for you than chips, people. English mustard though. Has to be English mustard. You got school, have you? I love English mustard. I'd like to go back to school again and actually do my homework or something. Something like that. I tried my homework once. One day I did it. I did it properly. I sat there like I was in school. Got my book out, got this out, got that out. And I really, really tried. I got a B. My first, my only and my last B. But I did try. I got a B. I'm not dumb. That was the only one I tried. I didn't enjoy school either, but you'll find one day it's probably one of the better times of your lives. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all about playing, fun, mucking around, having friends in school, whatever it is. You know what I mean? But you gotta be older to think that. So you start working. You got to work 5 days a week, and instead of going to school at 9 and finishing at 3, you're now going to work at 8 and finishing at 4, or going to work at 8 and finishing at 5. Now you appreciate school. Or you got to do shift work. Now you're working nights instead of going to school at 9 a.m. and coming home at 3. Now you appreciate school. And when the summer holidays come, you only get 1 week off. You get 4 weeks holiday in the job, and you got to use 1 for the summer holidays, you got to use 1 for Christmas, you got to keep 1 in case you're sick. And school lets you have 6 weeks off every summer. Then you appreciate school. Sadly. I got a story to tell you. I'm actually been lying on here. I didn't realise I was lying. People were asking me my age on here, and I was saying I was 52. Apparently, I was actually 51. I'm now 52. So I'm 52 for another year again. Woohoo! Party on! My brother figured it out for me. I was like, I can't remember what he said. What's it like to be 52? I said, no, I'm 53. He said, no, you're not. You're 52. I said, I'm 53 now. I lived there for a bit. Lived there for 6 months. I lived in Braintree, stroke Southmead near the Crow, for 18 months. Then I lived on, what's the name of the road? Greystoke Avenue, right next to the hospital. I think it was the Bear, near the Bear pub. Can't remember. I only went in there once because I went drinking. I was still trying to quit booze. I tried not to go in there. It was right across the road as well. If I practiced singing and I got my teeth fixed, got my nose done, I might be able to sing a little bit, but I don't think I'm a singer. When I watch what some people can do with their voices, is amazing. I think you've got to find your voice, haven't you? How are you going to sing? You're the Peggy. Night Riders Gaming, hello buddy. Abby? Who's Abby? Is there Abby in here, is there? Abby's not talking. Abby, shut up. I don't know who Abby is. Sorry, Night. What game do you play then, Night? I want to be forever young. That's a bit hard with mustard in your mouth. Oh my gosh, that's burning. Make it lamb, man. Good to see you. Nice chatting to you. I'll be keeping an eye on Final Destination now. So if you're there final, I'm going to be slamming 5-minute timeouts on you if you keep spamming and going back into stuff I've already said about. Just remember that, alright? I'm not banning you, but I'm going to give you longer timeouts. So, thank you, see ya. Catch you later. Have a good day. Too much mustard! People can park at last. Nice parking. A couple of inches away from the curb there. Wow. That's 6 inches away from the curb. Not as bad as some of them, though. There are plenty of. Got to eat over here. My teeth are ruined over here. Oh, I didn't put this on. Oh, just get along. Oh, I used to sing this along. Yeah. I'm gonna put this on this channel. Ah, shit, that's hot. Excuse my language. Hello, Carol. Be right back. Right. How's it going, Carol? I'm a bit full up. I've not eaten like this all week long. It's weird, isn't it? And I don't usually eat this much meat, except for a steak on a Saturday. I'm more interested in the veg. Do some healing, baby. How's it going, Carol? You been out yet? You left your house yet? Gotta stop eating on that side of the mouth, man. Obviously. We never put the meat on that side. I'm off, people. There's no one here now. We've got some thumbs up. I just needed to eat something healthy, people. That's why I streamed. I genuinely have not eaten healthy in a week. I know this song as well. This is never a song I usually listen to. Don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. Never give up. I know this song. Go wait for it and start singing. But the guitar's helped a bit. I gotta see the title, man. It's confusing me. Baby! I'm really stuffed. This is the most I've eaten all week. I gotta eat it. I gotta rebuild my body, baby. Let's do it. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. The curve became a sphere. Oh. Ski, I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. This is me trying, people. I'm on my first healthy meal in a week. Drank a glass of water today as well. Unfucking stoppable. This is me trying. No one's ever gonna go. Got it in that bathtub. Keep putting my veg on my left side for some reason. Because I think I can do it and I keep regretting it. My asparagus is too stringy. We don't eat as much as we did. We had to force that down a bit. call me, then it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Want to thank you for giving me the best day of your life. Just to be with you, best day of my life. Moment last through and through. That is a freaking. That van is the cleanest van I've seen in a long time. Wow. Wow. I want to thank you of my life. Best day of my life. Want to thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Whoever did that. Can't have to badger people anymore about thumbs up. I'd like to educate people about the power of a thumbs up for positivity and for people's YouTube channels. You will put a smile on some little kid's face out there if you just drop a like button. Hit that like button for them, people. Make their day. Cheer them up. You never know what they're going through. Hopefully nothing. They're having a happy life. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come in here. Yeah, this is my freezer. Hey, hands off our children. Hands off our children. Not longer living in fear. Hello, Carol. How are you? You left your house yet, Carol? You left your house? You gone house? Gone outside? You said to me you're housebound. Why are you housebound? Why are you housebound? Are you physically not able to leave the house? When do you leave the house? You got a mobility scooter? Wheelchair? Crutches? Taxi? Electric scooter? Hands off our children. You there, Carol, or not? One day you're going to answer that question. Keep asking you, but you don't answer. No. See you later, Chana. You can still go out though, Carol. What about you? What about you, sweetie? I'm sorry for whatever's happened to you. But you've still got a life to live, you know what I mean? No, it sounds harsh. I'm so sorry for what's happened. But they're probably with you in spirit. My mum passed 3 years ago, and I wasn't in her life for 7 years, and she was searching for me. And I miss her, and I can't change it. I want to go back and go home earlier and look after her. Can't change it. So, and I know my mum will want me to be happy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be happy. It's going to be a bit of work. It's going to be a bit of a fight. Going to have to keep trying. You ever thought about just doing some volunteering or something, just so you get out? And it might maybe you're like me. You need to find excuses to leave the home, you know. So I don't know if you're not able physically, you know. Get a mobility scooter if you're not able. Get yourself a mobility scooter to get you out and about. Go and meet some friends. You live with your partner and son. Oh, cool. I was worried you said no one's left, so I was like, I do worry about, you know. Get out with your family. Go outside. Get yourself out. Get out with your family. You've got somebody to go out with, you do that. I spent 2 years bedridden, not doing anything with my kids. I regret that. And then I spent a year as an alcoholic, well, sleeping so long because I was drinking so late at night, which was getting me up late, which means I wasn't a very good dad then. You know what I mean? So, my mum saved me. She looked after my kids for me. Let's make a plan. Me and you leave the house this week. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna. What are you gonna do? We'll make a pact. We're leaving the house this week. All right. What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? Hello, hello. SGM, how are you? Edits, how are you, buddy? You're an Indian. Hello, Indian. How are you? How's it going? Right, we're not tidy yet, but we're going to drink another glass of water. We had a tiny little bit of Celtic salt in our water today. Hello, Antonio. Antonia. Hello. Not Antonia. Is it Antonia? Antonia. I don't know. Right. We've got to clean that as well. For fuck's sake, mate. So you that you are better now, better now. Not around, not around. To let you down, let you down. Gonna give you anything better now. Headset went then. We've got to get a new one. We were holding off of buying stuff, but we do need another headset. But do we spend a load of money on an expensive one, or do we get a cabled one for the game and a separate one, a cheap one for the head, like walk around? I want one that I can walk around my entire flat and listen to me music, but it doesn't always work. As soon as I leave this room, it goes out, which is gutting. Because my music, when I'm in the toilet, I ain't got any music, so it's a bit boring. The toilet has become boring. Rolling, 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 rolling! Yeah, but you said you don't leave. You said you're housebound. Get out. Get outside. Go to the park. Get your son to take you to the park. Sit in the garden. Yeah, daytime, mate. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. in the UK. He seemed like he was pretty cool. $64, that's alright. I'm 52. I have to think then. Every day's a new day. Age is just a number. Can always start today, can always start tomorrow, can start the next day, start next week, start next month. Today's a good enough day. Do it when you get the vibe, just do it. Don't plan it, baby. Just do it. My dad yesterday made me go up his house. He needed some paracetamols and I gave him my vitamin C. And he needed some milk. And in a way, it helped me get out of my house, which has ended up, it meant I had a shower. I had to have a shower because I smelled. I had to walk up the hill. I got fresh air. I drank a green tea when I was up there. I come home. And that is literally allowed me to make my tea today because I went out yesterday. And I wouldn't have gone out if my dad didn't invite me up. I would have stayed in my house again. So, would have gave you everything. Whoa! Ready for Christmas? I'll be honest, I'm not. I kind of wasn't looking forward to this Christmas. Hello, entertainment. Hello, Tom. Thank you. Being looked after. Get them to look after you outside. Take you out. Make you leave your home. Get you out your house. That's what they need to do. Get you out. Take you out. Take you out for a meal so you don't have to cook or whatever. Hit the like button, share and subscribe. Many thanks, Tom. Hi, how are you, friend? I'm alright, mate. How are you, entertainment? Are you ready for Christmas? I am not. I wasn't really interested this year, if I'm honest. But we're going to try and change that. Hello, Linz. Is it Lindsay? Lindsay, innit? Many thanks, Tom. Never a glass of water, people. Never give up. Seems silly, but it's a start, baby. Right, that's 2 glasses of water today. And we've had an healthy meal. We had a shower yesterday. Problem is we can't eat healthy tonight because we got no healthy food. Nah. It's somewhat good for me to put in my water. Meow meow. What a name. Certainly not a little pussycat. Lindsay, right, yeah. Thank you. You did it phonetically a little bit for me. My partner and son are looking after me. Nice one. Is that beer? No. No, it's not beer. I don't drink beer. I can't drink. So, I'd rather have a beer than do what I do. I'm an alcohol-free person. Can't really advertise. 0.0% is my drink. And I've not had one for a couple of days, so I might have one tonight. See you later, Carol. You take care. Get them to take you out. Tell them, unless I'm going to chat to you, I want to hear you've gone out. That's what I want to hear. I'm going to go out as well then. Get yourself a jigsaw, Carol. Get yourself a jigsaw. Good night, Carol. Have a great day, great week, great month, great Christmas, great life. Slowly pottering. Right, I need to go myself. I need to chill out for a bit. Just watch some junk on YouTube. Thank you. El Chio. Is that how you pronounce it? Chilo. El Silo. I haven't been live for a week, mate. I've not been too well, so I've been a bit worried about like coming on. I basically was using the live to help me eat healthy because I wasn't eating healthy, so I was like doing it on the live because it makes me eat healthy. So I haven't done it for a week. So I'm in a cross-platform of trying to get a game going so I can play a game. I used to play a game instead of do this stuff, but then I lost my game and I couldn't find a new game, so I started doing this to give me something to do, to drive me to do things in the day, whether that was going to the park, whether that was cooking some meal, whether that was exercising. I can't remember what I used to do. Oh, and trying to beat insomnia, a keto diet, I think. Yeah, I just had a week down, just figuring things out for myself again. Figuring out what am I doing, what am I going to try? Am I going to try again, or am I going to say, sod it? Or are we going to do something else? Or are we going to try again? That doesn't mean the stream, that means what I'm thinking about in my head. In my head, love left unread. Up for you. Going higher now. We're not looking down anymore. Well, at least me seeing some blocked. I still don't have friends. Only 2 real friends, and I left one of them. She was my best friend forever. You left one? How do you mean you left? You got a friend, mate. You only need one friend. I got none. One day I'll find a friend again. Not in a rush. Be the right person. Vibing people out. If you don't click past my little sensors, you're not getting in. There it is. Oh, you moved to a new school, did you? Were you young? I'll tell you a story about school. Right? I didn't ever have to move schools, but I had to move houses. So, I used to live here, down here. You can't see it, I can't show it, sorry. I had all my friends around here. And we'd go out after school and play constantly. Just always be playing. There's a tip over a park, sorry. And we'd always be playing. And as soon as I had to move, I couldn't play with my friends anymore as easy because we lived up this big steep hill and no one wanted to visit and it was a bitch to go up and down it. So I kind of lost a bit of a connection of friends after school. I still had friends in school a little bit, but I think when I left school, I ended up with a different friend. Do you know what I mean? And then when I was about 20, I had a different friend again. And then when I was about 23, 24, I had a different friend again. And now I've got no friends. So you'll always meet somebody new depending on the time of your life. So if you haven't got a friend today, you might have a friend tomorrow. Whoever you have as a friend tomorrow, you might not have a friend as a friend in 10 years. It's the way of life. Do you know what I mean? But if you're lucky enough, you'll get a real good friend and they'll be a friend for life. That's the ones you want. That's the ones you want, baby. You're 11 and nearly 12 and still can't spell. I can't even speak my own language, mate. I'm supposed to be English and I do absolutely dreadful with my speech. So don't worry about it. You're 11, nearly 12. You're still in school. Still plenty of years to learn. And maybe you've got some gifts, and spelling's maybe not one of them. Maybe you've got other gifts. Do you know what I mean? I left school. What was my highest grade? An E. When I left school, my highest grade was an E. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, my next one was an F. The next one was a G. 2 were a U. That means ungraded. So don't worry about it. Plenty of time, mate. Is it? I don't know. Obviously it is then, because I can't speak it. To be... Oh no, I put a coffee down the bloody sink again. What a bot. I had a block sink for a week because I've been putting coffee down the hole. Give it away. To be alive. What do I need this for? I don't need this though. What do I need? I need this, I need a spoon. And I've been putting my spoons in there like a ball. Where's the coffee? What a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Got cramp in my leg. Didn't ever need me grades anyway, so don't worry about your school. If you're not great at it, you'll be great at something else. You know what I mean? I find out I was a pretty good gamer, you know, pretty good at FPS games later in life. I was quite good at games when I was a kid, I suppose, but I didn't think of it as a way to make money. I'm 52 and I can still learn how to do something new. I don't give a rubbish. I'm not going to swear because I know how old you are. You use emojis to help people understand what I am saying. That's what you're supposed to do, mate. Well done. Emoticons. Nice one. Emotions. A lot of people type and I can't take what they're saying. I don't know if they're angry, making fun, laughing, because they're not putting the emoticons like you are. Well done. I get a bit confused what they mean sometimes because they won't use the emoticons. See you there, Carol. Take care. Try and get out. Go out with your family. Surprise them. Say, I want to go out. Surprise them. Come on, let's go out. What are we going to do for Christmas? Let's enjoy Christmas. I don't give a sugar. Whoop. Phone's a bit high now. It's a bit wobbly. Right, so we've washed up. Thanks to your help there, Lindsay. I got to say it right. Probably our last coffee. Get back that habit going again. Bring the coffee back into line. And the other stuff back into line. Get on the treadmill. Gotta make myself go shopping tomorrow, get some healthy food. I haven't been shopping for more than a week now. And we're gonna go and feed the squirrels. Rebuild our wall. Boba? What's Boba? What's Boba? Sounds like something from Star Wars. Boba Fett, whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. Boba Hutt? I don't know what his name is. I haven't watched Star Wars in years. I used to like the original ones. I don't really like the newer ones. Right, this is my last coffee, alright? You're never going to know because I'm going to be not in live anymore. I'm going to be off the live. I'm going to be... But we said it out loud, that means we've got to do it now. Bubble tea. Is that what that is it? Boba. Love boba. Bubble tea. What is bubble tea then? Caramel. What did I say? What did I say, Caramel? You're welcome anyway, unless you're talking to somebody else. Whatever I did. I don't know what I did. It's a good drink, is it? I'll have a look into it. I got green tea. I got mullein leaf tea. And another tea I used to like was called Hawthorn tea, but it's 3 years old now, so I won't be putting that in my mouth. Gotta get off here, man. 5 minutes and I'm gone. Done enough staring out the window. I'll get this bloody email account. Whatever it is I'm trying to do. It's so complicated. Cramping me leg again. I am healing! That's what I'm listening to. It's very drawn out words though. Very long, jaded words. I am healing. Oh yeah, baby. Right. We should just add this email back. I'm sitting here all day long trying to figure out passwords. Overcome. No, listen to that. It's going to bring me down. Pink Pony Club. You've got music on the phone. I can't put it through here, I'll get in trouble. I accidentally let something play on a speaker. I don't know when it was, a couple of weeks ago. I got like 5 copyrights. But basically it just blocked it in a certain country, so it wasn't like a copyright strike. And it was really low, I didn't think he would even hear it. But it picked it up, the little bugger. Is it 5 minutes yet? 2 minutes and then we're going to go off. I'm going to go and watch some YouTube. It's on the phone, is it? This... Okay. What does that mean? This a Hellcat. When I ride... Not no Hemi. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Another language I don't understand. You're great. You're good at language, see that? One minute and counting, and we're off. I spent an hour today, hour and a half, trying to figure out this password and this email. We've almost figured out the email address. We're pretty sure we got it right, but we're not sure. Try and figure out the email address in a minute. Then we'll work on it. It's not the end of the world, I can just make another one. Fresh start. New day, new beginning. New hour, new minute, new second, new moment. New tomorrow, baby. You are good. Tell yourself you are. You're amazing. I am good at speaking. I am good at writing. I am good at spelling. Just keep saying it, baby. I am good at spelling. I am good at writing. I am. Just keep doing that, baby. I am good at speaking. I am good at singing. I am good at writing. I am good at spelling. Tell yourself good things. Don't tell yourself things that make you think you're good. Do you know what I mean? I just use the word negative. Don't say negative things to yourself. Say positive things to yourself. Hi, Princess Ayesha. How are you? Nice picture. Or avatar, whatever you call it. I'm English. I was going, but now I've had to say hello to somebody. We're going to do another minute. I'm stood up, I suppose. I've been let down for a week straight. Sat up for probably 2 to 3 hours a day and then let down the rest of the time. Knocking myself out. Going to sleep. Having a non-pain time. Just saying, sod it, we're just going to knock ourselves out for a week. Need to do me beard as well. Go buy a new one. Don't want to get a bad one again and be really pissed off with wasting my money on another one. Still don't understand this memory thing, this questionnaire. What do I do with it? Don't know how you close it. What, this? You mean this? I probably won't get in trouble off the headset. Keep showing up when it hurts. Even when it hurts. I got the words now. It's a new song that popped on my feed like 3 days ago. Many thanks, Lindsay. It's very kind of you. Right. Thinking about treadmill. I've got to start my treadmill routine again. It's right when you're in the momentum of doing it all, it's easy. But once you fall off of it and you've got to try and get back on and rebuild it all, it's like, oh no, treadmill, boring, dreadful. But once you're doing it, and you get used to doing it again, you don't mind. This becomes a habit. I've got to re-magnetize myself to the habit. Right. Catch you later, Lindsay. Have a good day. Never give up. Keep saying good things about yourself. So you are good at spelling and you'll get a bit better. Practice, practice, practice. That's what I do. I'm a grinder. I practice everything and I get better. If I'm not good at something, I practice it and I practice it and I practice it. Maybe I got to practice more than somebody else, but eventually I get better at it. I like this one. Where's my bloody, I don't know what it is though. Oh, I know. Right. The cop. I ain't afraid no ghost, baby. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters, baby. I ain't afraid no ghost. True story, baby. It's my next jigsaw. Where's my other one? This is my normal one. This is a bit more blatant. I ain't afraid no ghost. No, wait there, wait there. Happy Christmas from Ghostbusters, baby. Whoa. Here it's full now. We've got another one, but I don't know where that one is. Many thanks. I'm just being me. I'm cooking today. Maybe I can get back on the jigsaw. Because I've got... We haven't bought the thingy yet. We've got to buy it this week. We're going to buy it. Can you read that? The jigsaw. 500 pieces, Ghostbusters. That's my next jigsaw I'm doing. Not as big as the last one. 1,000 is a bit too big for me. For now. I haven't got the space to do 1,000 because it takes up a lot of... Because it takes ages to do. It takes up a lot of space. Whereas I bought the 500 so it don't take up as much space. Hopefully I can do it in 3 weeks or something. There's a couple of people there. I'm contemplating I can't have a shave this week, which makes my beard look like horrible. Because I haven't got enough cutter lengths. I gotta do that this week. Means my beard's gonna look crappy for a couple of weeks while it starts getting its length that I want it on. Growing back. Right, I gotta go and try and watch them figure out what this account is. Right. It's a meme, innit? I don't understand it. People keep saying it on the channel, I don't get it. Right, I'm off, people. I'm going to go and watch my YouTube for a bit and figure out my account. Get another step further into it. Catch you later. Have a nice day, Lindsay. See you later, princess. Anyone else? Can't read that name. See you later, Caramel. See you later, Carol. Have a good day. See you later, Lindsay. See you later, everybody. Bye. I'm going this time for sure. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for nice comments. Have a good day. Never give up. Keep practicing your spelling. You'll get better. Never give up. See ya. Bye. 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 And change my t-shirt.